What is up, Jeromes? We are tan, rested, ready to go. We are back. Our ass is not leaving this chair until the end of the draft. It's going to be good times. But we're full of tacos and spite and margaritas, so let's talk about NFL free agency. We've been in the dark for a couple days. We did a couple videos from the disclosed location, but want to completely catch up on what's going around the league and who got paid what. Absolutely insane. But trades first. So we're around for Russell Wilson getting flipped to Denver, as well as Carson Wentz going to the Colts, man. Kirk Cousins extended, yes. But then Chicago just completely punting on Khalil Mack. I understand that it's a new regime in Chicago, and Poles and Eberflus going to get rid of some of that salary cap space. But, I mean, a second and a future sixth? Really? Okay. And then, speaking of shedding salary, so the Cowboys just give up on Amari Cooper, who is probably, a top 5 route runner in this game, which is just amazing, man. And for a 5th and a 6th round pick, essentially just a 5th round pick, just giving up on Amari Cooper. Okay, sure. And then the trade of the day today was the Patriots sending Shaq Mason, who is a very competent, solid starting guard, to Tampa Bay for a 5th round pick, which, I know, Vikings, what are you doing? Hey. You couldn't give up a 5th round pick for a competent starting guard? For shame. But we want to go through some of these contracts because there's just some absolutely stupid money flowing out there. Now, Jacksonville and the Chargers had a ton of cap space. The Chargers took on Khalil Mack. So Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa, it is pretty sexy, right? But Jacksonville, all right, let's talk about Jacksonville first. Now, there's a saying that you can't win the Super Bowl in March, but the Jacksonville Jaguars are trying their hardest because they had a ton of cap space to spend. That's the benefit of having your starting quarterback Trevor Lawrence on a rookie deal. So they threw 4 years, $72 million at Christian Kirk. Christian Kirk, who is a fine wide receiver too, hasn't had a 1,000-yard season in his 4-year career. Former Texas A&M Aggie. I like Christian Kirk, but bro, you're telling me Christian Kirk is the 3rd highest paid receiver on his team? No, in the league. Like, he's getting Nuke Hopkins money, which is just ridiculous. So he's getting $18 million per, plus $37 million guaranteed for Christian Kirk. Now, if you're Christian Kirk's agent talking with the Jaguars and Trent Baalke, and you're just like, how do you keep a straight face when they're just throwing out that numbers? Could we do better than 4 years, $70 million? How about $2 million more? How do you do it? Man? Also, Jacksonville getting our guy, Brandon Scherff, a 3-year, $49.5 million deal, $30 million guaranteed. Just throw around guaranteed money like Pez, man. Plus, it's even better because it's in Florida, so no state income tax. Also, getting Okula coming over from Atlanta. Also got Zay Jones coming in. Zay Jones, Evan Ingram, who can't catch anything, but he still gets $8.25 million guaranteed. That's just crazy, man. It's just absolutely crazy. All right, some of these other contracts. Let's go with the big ones. J.C. Jackson getting paid, going out the Chargers. Now, Chargers secondary is fierce, man. It is revved up, ready to go. I think that Brandon Staley is going to assemble one of the better defenses in this league, plus Justin Herbert. Still doing Justin Herbert things. You're going to be good to go. Marcus Williams, yes, Minneapolis Miracle Marcus Williams getting paid 5 years, $70 million, $37 million guaranteed from the Ravens, who the Ravens don't really make big outside free agent splashes, but is what it is there. Randy Gregory pulling the Frank Gore, Anthony Barr. Originally going to re-sign with Dallas, 5 years, $70 million. It was like, nope, I'm going to Denver. I'm following Rusty Wilson out there. 5 years, $70 million, $28 million guaranteed. Scherff we talked about. Okula we talked about. Reddick. Chronicles of Reddick going from 3rd team in 3 seasons, going from Carolina to Philadelphia, 3 years, $45 million, $30 million guaranteed. I like it. Larry Ogunjobi taking his talents from Cincinnati over to Chicago. Ryan Poles making his first big signing, 3 years, $40 million, also a half, $26.35 million guaranteed. Traverse Ward, a guy that we liked in free agency, but weren't going to compete with 3 years, $40.5 million. Laken Tomlinson going to the Jets, 3 years, $40 million. Jets getting after it. Alex Kappa, the Bengals. They got to build a bully. They got to build an offensive line in front of Joe Burrow. Alex Kappa is a great way to get after that, man. I like it. 4 years, $35 million. Also, they picked up Ted Karras, I believe. Well, whatever. Doesn't matter right now. DJ Reed going to the Jets. Justin Reed going to Kansas City, just closing the door on Honey Badger. Russell Gage going from Atlanta to Tampa Bay. Ooh, I didn't see that one, but I like that one. Russell Gage, very underrated. But I mean, that Bucks receiving room now with Godwin and Evans and Gage and Scotty and TJ, man, getting it, baby. DJ Jones going to Denver, 3 years, $30 million from the Niners. James Daniels, that one hurt. So James Daniels, Austin Corbett, 2 free agent offensive linemen that I think the Vikings should have been in on, but whatever. Going to the Steelers, going to the Panthers, respectively. Sebastian Joseph going from the Rams to the Chargers, following Brandon Staley. See Azuma. Azuma's leaving his guy. Azuma's leaving Joey Burrow, going to the Jets. Okay. Zay Jones, we talked about. Cedric Wilson, Cedric, going from Dallas to Miami, getting himself paid. I like it. It's good times, man. Harrison Phillips, versatile, agile, hostile defensive lineman, can play all along the multiple front. And yeah, basically they're using the cap savings from cutting Michael Pierce to sign Harrison Phillips, who is younger, who has larger upside. So we'll see. Glowinski. Yeah, they did sign Ted Karras from the Patriots. Glowinski going from Indianapolis to the Giants. Yeah, they need to have a complete tear down and rebuild on that offensive line, too, trying to get things going there. Mason Cole. It's so hard to say goodbye to Mason Cole. Going from Minnesota to Pittsburgh. 3 years, $15.75 million. That's a decent chunk of change. I think they see him as a starter. Also, Xavier Woods leaving and joining Carolina. 3 years. Identical deals. How do you like that, man? It's good, but the Vikings could be in line for some nice in compensatory picks at this stage. Mitchell Trubisky-Ponder signing with the Steelers. Now, it was a big to-do, a big hullabaloo about him signing with the Steelers. Like, oh, well, who are they going to turn to? Mason Rudolph or Dwayne Haskins? No. But you look at the contract, it's not big. Like, that's a high-quality backup quarterback money. So I think they could and should still be in on a quarterback in the first round in the draft. Connor Williams going to Miami as well, becoming Dallas East. Daquan Jones. Wow, Daquan Jones guy got paid. Yeah, former Tennessee Titans. Chase Edmonds going to the Dolphins. DJ Chark, 1 year, $10 million with the Lions. There was some really just insane numbers being thrown around there. Teddy Bridgewater. So $6.5 million, a 1 year deal. Teddy's going back home to Miami to be Tua's backup. I really like that fit. I think that one's going to work out long term. But yeah, things are flowing and growing and showing in legal tampering period for agency. Remember, free agency doesn't officially open until 4 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. And the Vikings, they still have some work to get underneath the salary cap by 4 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. I think that they will either restructure some deals. I think they potentially could do something with Danielle Hunter's $18 million roster bonus, whether converting that to a signing bonus or just tearing up the whole thing and giving him a new deal. Either way, I'm good to go there. But as of right now, that's us just getting all up in there on free agency, catching back up. It's good to be home. Traveling's fun. It's good to be home at a established location. There you go. But your thoughts on our thoughts, let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.